Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We finally got our hands on the Nerf Halo Mangler. Now, we had this thing on back order on Amazon, I mean, geez, I think for like 3 months. We checked Target, we checked Targets in store, and we just couldn't get them. So we ended up just waiting, and finally the thing shipped. I'm like, okay, perfect. We got it. Let's check this thing out. Now, the big thing about this is, if you guys remember when the MA40 came out, they announced this too, and I was like, okay, when is this thing going to come out? And yeah, it was like 3 months down the road. So I'm finally glad, kinda, to get my hands on this because I've been waiting a long time. Now, if you guys are curious, yeah, you guys can check out the MA40 there. It was a sweet blaster, don't get me wrong, right? I like kind of the blasters that you can kind of relate with, right? Whether it's in a video game or like Fortnite or something like that, because you could say, hey, I've used that blaster before in the game, or I've used that, rocket launcher, whatever it may be. Very cool to like the Nerf rocket launcher here. But anyways, or the grenade launcher. Anyways, let's get into this. But before we start, definitely subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure you guys get in on those giveaways. I want to make sure that you guys, again, are getting in on those so you guys can win some cool stuff. So let's just hop right into this thing. I mean, right away, I know some of this brings back a little nostalgia for some of you guys, again, who have used this in the video game. I don't play a ton of Halo, but I do remember using this particular blaster. I thought it was cool. It really wasn't like my favorite one, but still, it was kind of up there. Let's take a look at the actual box. You can see the front of it. Not too crazy. Like, when you look at this, you think, man, how can this fit in that box? But really, it comes in a few different pieces. If we flip it over, yep, check it out. Nothing too crazy. Again, it just kind of goes over the blaster. But the big thing on the back is I love this. I love it when they have Easter eggs like that. They had the Bulldog SG. Now, I haven't been able to find this or pre-order it anywhere yet online, but hopefully when I get my hands on one of those Bulldogs, I'll make sure I grab that so I can review that for you guys, because that thing looks pretty sweet. I think I did see a video of somebody having it, but it was like a pre-production, so I didn't want to, get too crazy over that thing. Now, if we take a look at the actual blaster itself, I mean, to be honest, it feels very weird. I heard other YouTube reviewers say it too. It feels really weird. I feel kind of like it's actually kind of cheap, to be honest. It feels really weird, like the plastic and everything. I don't feel like they did a good as of job on this as they did with the MA40, but still, nonetheless, it is what it is. I did notice that, yeah, there are no sling mounts on this. I get that it's a handheld, but, you need to have a sling mount somewhere. Like, there's just none. I thought there would at least be one kind of back here on the handle. Now, the grip itself, again, it's kind of small for my larger hands. I can't really get my pinky to fit down there. It kind of crams in there. And I felt like the trigger was just bulky and just kind of weird. It was a hard press for it. It was kind of, again, really weird comparison to the MA40 when I kind of put both of them in the same category. Now, it does have a, that's about a 4-inch Picatinny, or not Picatinny, but tactical rail by Nerf, so you can fit all of your Nerf accessories up there, whether it's a sight or, red dot, whatever you want it to be. But one of the things that I noticed here, this front piece, right, I get it. It looks cool, but I wish it had more purpose. I don't know, to jolt up, to, I don't know, maybe to, I don't know, just something. It just seems kind of weird, and I get it. Again, they are mimicking the video game blaster, but I don't know. I thought it was going to do something, like, I don't know, let me know what you guys think of that. Now, again, it does come in 3 different pieces, so this particular part right here and this particular part come different in the package. That's why the package is so slim, and they pretty much just sandwich together to kind of give you that kind of more of a shotgun round type look. Anyways, it is super easy to prime. I'll give you guys that. And it actually doesn't shoot that bad. So we're going to switch over here so you guys can kind of see me shooting here. The actual pull, not too bad. It does feel a little loose, like it wobbles quite a bit. And you can't slam fire the thing, but, I mean, not too bad of FPS. Still sitting around 60 to 70, not too bad. And I found it to be, I mean, again, kind of on par. This design of a blaster, if you take away kind of the side magazine pieces you do on there, I mean, it's very similar to other Nerf blasters, that whole mechanism right there, right? I thought when looking at this, that whole cylindrical kind of feed mechanism there was one piece, but no, it's just on there all for looks. But still, again, you know, I have no complaints when shooting this. I just wish it was more rounds, like they would actually stick, you know, 12, 20 rounds on a little magazine there. I would have been far more happier if they would have gone that route instead of putting the 2 plastic pieces there. Now, it also does come with, which I think most people are probably going to care about, it does come with a redeemable code, very similar to the MA40 that you can do to get the actual skin and the weapon online. So you have that, which is, I guess, worth something. And I want to pull this up so you guys can kind of see this comparison again against the MA40. I felt like, again, when you compare these two, I mean, I get it that the Mangler is, you know, a different breed of a blaster, but still, it's about half the size, and I felt like the MA40 is just so much better in every aspect. I felt like they really put in the time and the effort into this blaster, because when I get this, I'm just like, oh, I'm so disappointed in it. Like, I don't know. I'd much rather use this than this. But maybe the Bulldog is going to change my opinion. I don't know. I can't wait to get that Bulldog. But again, for a lot of you guys who have both these blasters, I could see someone using this as a secondary, right? But there's no sling mount, and then using this as your primary, because this is sweet, and I've seen a lot of people do a lot of conversions to this. Again, I just kept mine stock because this was kind of pricey. Oh, but still, a freaking great blaster. I mean, overall, guys, if you are into the Halo series, I say why not? Pick the thing up, right? It gives you that nostalgia, and I think it's still a pretty cool blaster. A little pricey, but still, it kind of fits with the theme, right, of the Halo stuff. But hopefully, again, yeah, when the Nerf Bulldog comes out, I'm going to pick that one up and do a review on that for you guys. You know, if I'm going to say get it, sure, if you're a Halo fan. If not, save the money and probably get like an Adventure Force or something like that along those lines, like the Nexus or the Aeon. But hey, that's my 2 cents. Let me know if you guys have got this and you guys kind of feel like it's kind of just not up to par with the MA40, if you guys have it, because I'm curious. Other YouTubers have been saying it, and I was like, no, it can't be. But once I got my hands on it and shot it a little bit, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. So anyways, guys, definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys get in on those giveaways. I want you guys to win that cool stuff. Thanks again, Fox fans.